Farmstays could save Japanese farms from a lack of workforce. So, I'm sure you are aware that there isn't enough labor in agriculture and that it's a global topic. Also, I've already done a video on how the development of rural areas and the integration of modern technology into agriculture can help combat the labor issue, but farmstays are a whole different approach with massive potential. And they are growing in popularity too. For example, in the year 2019, some 5.8 million people decided to stay on a farm for some time in Japan. The idea is that a farm provides accommodation to guests who mostly wanna escape the city life for a while, and the guests get to enjoy the rural atmosphere and try some tasks like feeding animals, making cheese, etc. Now, I think that it's a brilliant idea because normally the employer pays his employees, but here the worker pays the farm to work there. Sure, somebody who's on a vacation to escape his job probably isn't gonna take 12-hour shifts at your farm, but you have to feed the animals anyway, and now you get paid to let somebody feed your animals for you. Put plainly, it's a great diversification opportunity that can bring in an additional substantial revenue stream. Another benefit is that if the farmer does a good job of showcasing his work, the guests get to learn where their food comes from and live with a new level of understanding and respect for the farmers. But of course, everything has its cons. Firstly, the farmer needs to invest in an attractive accommodation, which isn't exactly cheap. Then he has to either hire someone to take care of it and the guests, or this side hustle will take away time from his actual farming duties. And I believe most farmers can't afford that. Next, not all farmstays are equal, and in Japan you can't even be sure that your hosts speak English, which of course can be solved with a cell phone translator app, but there is still a quality issue. Hence, the Japanese prefectural government of Tochigi created a new position called Rural Village Producer. The Rural Village Producer's main tasks, according to the Japan News, is to help local communities and farmers welcome foreign tourists in rural areas. For example, Hiroyuki Sugimoto, who was hired for this position, is allegedly a former prefectural government officer with extensive knowledge and connections in agricultural marketing and administration. In my understanding, he wants to make sure that all the communities in his prefecture are on the same page in terms of how a quality farmstay should be managed, and he will help them hold study meetings to explore local tourism resources and how to develop facilities to accommodate the tourists. Now, I've already told you that I think it's a brilliant idea, but since I don't own a farm yet, I would like to ask you if you are a farmer, or even if you aren't a farmer, do you like the idea of farmstays, and more importantly, would you let somebody to stay at your farm? Because if not, then the idea doesn't make sense. So please let me know, and thanks for watching.